Hey everyone, Mike Oxted here with Ali Backscheider. We are back with another edition of MythBusters. We've requested the budget to blow things up, but they said no, so we're just going to stick to myths about politics and about the Forward Party. Does that sound good to you, Ali?
Sounds great. Let's do it.
All right. Well, we just came through the 2022 elections. Forward Party had, I believe, 27 total endorsed candidates, had a couple of really key wins, some upsets that were really huge. That goes over from federal down to state and local races that we endorsed. So it was a really exciting time for us. But one of the things that we saw in response to us posting about all the R's, D's, I's, UUP's, different party candidates that we endorsed in this run because we didn't have our own candidates in 2022. The thing we kept hearing was one side saying, "Oh, you're just a bunch of Democrats," the other side saying, "Oh, you're just a bunch of Republicans. You're former Republicans just trying to find a new place." And so we thought we'd just devote this to talking about that. Are we Republicans? Are we Democrats? What, are we former Republicans, former Democrats? What do you say, Ali?
We're all of the above. We're a big tapestry of different, backgrounds, different letters by our names, maybe former letters by our names. And in terms of the candidates we endorsed, I mean, show me another political party right now who endorsed an independent, a Democrat, and a Republican, right? So we're practicing what we preach, promise you, and we're just getting started. But yeah, to answer your question, Mike, we are we're everything. We don't really care where you came from as long as you want to move forward. So hence the
Yeah,
name Forward Party.
it's fascinating because we've gone through this merger from basically across the political spectrum to create this new party. And I know there's people outside the organization won't have seen this, but there's like a growing pains of learning where it's like suddenly kind of ideologically cloistered people like myself are working with people who've been ideologically cloistered on the other side, and there's even this learning curve for us of like, oh, we actually can work together, we can do these things together. And so it's funny that that this is still such an issue for people to wrap their heads around, and then to insist that we're R or we're D. And it's really, it strikes me as motivated by an attempt to still control and rein people into these two parties.
Yeah, no, I agree. It is interesting. It's kind of, and I'm guilty of it, I guess, or I need to rethink it myself because I'm always saying I'm a former Democrat, but I'm not even that old enough to say that I had a career as a Democratic voter because I dabbled in the Democratic Party, and I just saw that it wasn't working. And I feel like you kind of have similar experience maybe from the Republican side.
Yeah, well, I am old enough to say that I did more than dabbled in Republican politics. I worked in Republican politics for quite some time, both on election side and on the official side. But the thing that I've been grappling with is like you said, I need to be better about recognizing who I am, and the important thing is, I feel the need so often to tell other people that I'm a former Republican, as though that's the most defining thing about me. But what I would say is that the most defining thing about me right now is that I'm in the Forward Party. And
Yeah.
so people want to keep us in that former Republican, former Democrat space, or in the strictly independent space. And we have people who identify across that spectrum a part of this movement. But more than that, I'm not just I'm not a former Republican. I mean, I guess you could put it on my biography, but I'm a Forward Party member, and it's time we start recognizing that. Just like in 2023, we're going to have Forward Party candidates on ballots in places in local elections. We are the Forward Party, and so these like, you're just Democrats, you're just Republicans. We're none of the above. We're something completely new and different. We're the Forward Party.
Yeah, and it's such a kind of unproductive and inefficient way to describe what we're doing. And I mean, again, I'm kind of just learning this lesson out loud right now too. Yes, it's really cool that we have people from all different political parties joining us. And I think we're at the point where now screw the labels. Let's talk about our new label, what we're going to be creating, what we are creating, because it shouldn't be defined by, oh, well, Ali voted for Obama. Like, like it should be, let's look forward, but we look forward by starting local. You were telling me a little bit earlier that your friends or whoever will like go through the list of items that like a national political party has. Like, do you have your animal? Do you have this? And like we're not doing that. We're doing something completely different.
Yeah, I think there's so many kind of gatekeeping, and it's this entire thing is designed to try and maintain the two parties' control, their dominance on politics by saying, well, what are you? Are you left or are you right? Are you Democrat? Are you Republican, conservative, liberal? What's your animal? Is absolutely a question that I've been asked in earnest by political operatives, and it's like, man, you're thinking about it all wrong. We're a completely new kind of party. So when we see these questions, or and they're not even questions, they're actually accusations. You're just Democrats. You're just Republicans. No, no, we're not going to let you pigeonhole us anymore by saying that. We're the forward party, and we welcome everyone, even if they want to stick with an R or a D by their name. If they still want to be former or moderate R, D, what have you, you're welcome to join us. But I think there's a large swath of us, myself included, who are tired of saying and identifying myself as what I used to be and ready to say, I'm forward party.
Yeah,
All right.
agreed. Drop the mic.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Forward party. Here we are. Drop a note in response. Let us know if you are also just ready to be forward party, not be an X this or an X that. Forward party. Let us know. Hit us up on our website to forwardparty.com. Go to YouTube, Twitter, Facebook. You can find us across all those platforms and follow along and be part of the movement. Just let's build this identity together. Forward.
Hell yeah. Thanks, Mike.